Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the Indian Naval Academy. As you can see, the adjutant is leading the academy, mounted on Vienna. The adjutant will conform to the movement of the parade.
देवियों एवं सज्जनों, प्रस्तुत है भारतीय नौसेना अकादमी। कमांडर अश्वनी बुरा अकादमी के दंडपाल वियना घोड़े पर सवार होकर संपूर्ण कवायद पर बारीकी से नजर रखते हुए परेड की अगुवाई कर रहे हैं।
The Indian Naval Academy regularly participates in inter-institutional competitions like the Inter-Academy Debate Competition Samiksha and the Inter-Academy Quiz Competition Jigyasa, conducted by Armed Forces Medical College, Pune, where the cadets compete against participants from other military and civil institutions. It is pertinent to mention that in this term, both teams of the Indian Naval Academy secured second position in respective competitions. Cadet Achintya Shankar was adjudged as the best speaker among 24 participants. Each day spent in the academy becomes a test of one's mettle and capabilities, and as they are put through the paces of the training here, they do realize every day that the only easy day was yesterday.
Midshipman Ravi Kant Ranjan has the honor and privilege of commanding the parade this morning.
The guard comprises 50 cadets of the 107 Mavericks. Officers of the guard are Academy Cadet Captain P. Pradeep Kumar Reddy, with Academy Cadet Adjutant Pradeep Duneria to his left.
The President's color from Nishan Rakshak, Flotilla Cadet Adjutant Aditya Bhaskar.
राष्ट्रीय सैल्यूट
Ladies and gentlemen, Cadet Riya Singh and Cadet Cheryl Saji are escorting the reviewing officer to the dais for today's parade, making a historic moment as the first women trainees to hold this esteemed honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, the parade is now ready to be reviewed by the reviewing officer. While The reviewing officer will now address the parade.
Advocate Sri Sajeev Joseph, Member of Kerala Legislative Assembly, Irikkur. Vice Admiral M.A. Humpy Holi, Flag Officer Commanding in Chief, Southern Naval Command, Vice Admiral Bell, Commandant, Indian Naval Academy, Vice Admiral Pradeep Kaushia, former Commandant of the INA, Rear Admiral Rajveer Singh, Principal INA, Flag officers, distinguished guests, members of the staff and faculty at INA, the cadets, students, proud parents, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of you. It's indeed an honor and privilege for me to review this passing out parade of the 105th INA course, the BTEC and the Naval Orientation courses. At the outset, my heartiest congratulations to the 158 passing out trainee officers, the award winners, and most importantly, the proud parents. Equally, my compliments to the Commandant, the instructors, faculty, and staff of INA for molding and preparing yet another bright-eyed, enthusiastic, and motivated band of sea warriors driven by the Navy's core values of duty, honor, and courage. The immaculate turnout, smart bearing, splendid drill, and unbridled josh which I witnessed today on parade serves to reassure me as a chief that all of you together have continued to maintain the highest standards expected of this iconic institution. Today, I stand before you not just as your Navy chief, but also as a soldier, a sailor who experienced similar emotions and thoughts as today's passing out course, perhaps almost 42 years ago. So pride, excitement, jubilation, satisfaction, and the thrill of having successfully completed the rigors of the academy. So at the same time, eager anticipation of what may lie ahead, perhaps tinged with a mild apprehension of whether you will be able to overcome challenges which come your way. However, let me tell you that these mixed emotions and cherished memories are what will make your life exciting and fulfilling. You have chosen the profession of arms. As Sir John Hackett says, it is a military life is all about ordered application of force under an unlimited liability. And it is this unlimited liability that sets our military profession apart from all other professions. And obviously, it calls for the willingness for the supreme sacrifice when called upon to do so. My own journey in Whites, since passing out from the NDA in December 1981, has not only been challenging and rewarding, but every single minute has also been immensely satisfying. And that is what the service holds in store for you in the future. It is a great means of public service. At the same time, it makes for a very good life by providing opportunities for the pursuit of private excellence along with the public service. But today is about you, so let me move from my time to your time. So as you step out of the portals of this academy, you will encounter a complex and amorphous world, a world that has challenges and opportunities in equal measure. While the challenges emerging from the paradoxical elements of cooperation, competition, contestation, and conflict, as we know it, still persist, the security environment has been further complicated by the advent of advanced and niche technologies, disruptive technologies like artificial intelligence and autonomous platforms. So, you will encounter the known unknowns as well as the unknown unknowns, as articulated by Secretary Donald Rumsfeld. Understanding, therefore, how to act under conditions of incomplete information will always remain the highest and most urgent pursuit. It is therefore your training and education that will stand by you along with experience to overcome such challenges, encountering the unknown unknowns. Clearly, these aspects also transcend the traditional frontiers of land, sea and air to space, cyber and the cognitive domains. Essentially, you will negotiate a challenging world with attendant uncertainties and complexities. As the American President Franklin Roosevelt rightly said, a smooth sea never made a skilled sailor, and therefore the onus is on each one of us to convert these challenges into opportunities. You therefore need to develop your circle of competence and know where the perimeter of the circle lies. If you work within your circle of competence, you will definitely succeed in all your endeavors. So in that regard, perhaps all of us could and should take inspiration from Bharat's growth story. Despite global headwinds, today Bharat has emerged as a bright spot. We have moved from being the 10th largest to the 5th largest economy in less than a decade, and we are set to be the 3rd largest economy by the end of this decade. So we are right on track to be a fully developed country by the 100th year of our independence, that is 2047. So it's an exciting time in our nation's history. We are into an ascendancy, be it as a society, culture, economy, industry, knowledge or the military strength. We hope to be a fully developed country by 2047 as articulated by our Honorable Prime Minister. I am convinced that as a nation, we are going through one of the most aspirational, interesting and opportune times since independence. So as future naval leaders, you will have a once-in-a-generation opportunity to be the torchbearers of this remarkable journey through Kartavya Kal and make Bharatiya Nausena a formidable, fully Atmanirbhar fighting force reflecting a Surakshit, Saksham and Sachetan Bharat. You are the Amrit Pidi who will oversee the reclaiming of the greatness of Bharat. So you are blessed to be in a society where merit alone counts and nothing else. So towards that end, the Indian Naval Academy has played its part in providing each one of you with the physical courage, moral strength and intellectual prowess to make this mission a success. However, I cannot promise that the life after the Antim Pag here will be easy. I cannot promise that you will successfully navigate every challenge. I cannot promise that every decision you take will be right or that you will succeed in every venture. I cannot promise a life filled with worldly comforts or conveniences or a 9-to-5 job, or I cannot promise that there will be solutions to all your problems. But what I can promise is that you will be part of something bigger than any individual. I can promise that you will be supported, equipped and enabled to face every challenge. I can promise that it is not just a profession but a way of life, a life full of excitement, a life full of opportunities, a life where short-term discomfort will pave the way for lifelong achievement, a life which will transform you physically, mentally, emotionally and socially. There are many tangibles that you will inherit, be it physical fitness, personality development, technical knowledge, skill development, organization and administrative skills and so on. The intangibles, of course, will be your leadership ability, discipline, motivation, patriotism, self-confidence, punctuality, camaraderie, teamwork, risk-taking ability, fortitude, courage and dignity of labor. So I can promise that you will have the honor and privilege to command some of the best soldiers, sailors or sea warriors in the world. I can also promise that their energy, devotion, loyalty and unwavering dedication will inspire you. So go forth to be the best leaders for your team. Let your spirit enlighten and enrich the soul of every platform that you serve upon. It's a meritocratic profession. It doesn't care for your background. It recognizes your abilities. It gives much and takes more. It's an essential social institution offering an orderly life of much dignity and honor, set a little apart, but not without elegance. A word to the passing out, the parents of the passing out trainees. The nation will remain indebted to all of you for raising such motivated children. It is in one's home that a child learns his or her first life's lessons and values. It is the parents who remain an unshakable pillar during difficult times. It is the inspiration and support of the family which drives one to excel. Therefore, I must thank and convey my deepest appreciation to every parent who is present here, as well as those who could not make it here. I am convinced that each one of your children will make you, the Naval Academy, the Bharatiya Nausena and Bharat proud. This passing out parade in particular marks a remarkable milestone in the history of this academy. The passing out of the first woman foreign training officer from Mauritius today not only adds another feather to INA's cap, but also reflects the growing reputation and credibility of this institution among the global community. I am convinced that INA would continue to shine as a guiding beacon in naval leadership training and produce astute leaders whose names would be etched in the golden chapters of history. So, while preparing our own young minds, the INA has also been the cradle of leadership for friends and partners across the ocean. Which brings me to the international trainees passing out this morning. We are as proud of you and your achievements as is your country and your service. Wherever your paths lead after this, there will be an unbreakable bond between all of you and your counterparts, your course-mates. I am convinced that the friendships and fond memories that you built at INA are the real takeaways of your training. I wish you every success in all future endeavors. The word lead, it is again in Greek and douceur in Latin. What does it mean? It means a general of soldiers. So essentially the word leader translates into being a leader of soldiers. So as junior leaders, I want to emphasize to you several leadership aspects that you need to constantly focus on and sharpen. I want to highlight 7 leadership aspects. Firstly, I would say that leadership is a potent combination of strategy and character. But if you need to be without one, you better be without strategy. You cannot be a leader without character. Always watch out for peer pressure. It is known as social proof. Make sure that you have your moral compass straight. So towards this, I would like to thank Vice Admiral Kaushava for the institution of the Flanders Bar Award, which aptly recognizes the effort towards maintaining true north in your moral compass. The second aspect I want to highlight is that leadership is all about solving problems. The day your troops stop coming to you with their problems is the day you have stopped leading them. Either they have lost confidence that you can solve their problems, or they have come to the conclusion that you do not care. Either case is a failure of leadership. So make sure that you understand that leadership is all about solving problems of your personnel, and you need to treat each and every one of your personnel with respect. Respect remains the highest currency of mankind. You need to give respect to gain respect. The third aspect, which has been highlighted by General George Marshall, is also that you need to be well prepared, you need to have knowledge, you need to be professionally sound. So I cannot give you any better advice than his words, where he says that keep your wits about you, keep your eyes and ears open, work hard. Whenever, sooner or later, an opportunity will present itself, and then you should be tactically and temperamentally ready to seize the opportunity and profit by it. The fourth point I want to highlight is that you need to remember that there is only one mantra in leading troops, that is follow me. Example is not the main thing in influencing others, but it is the only thing. So you need to walk the talk, and you need to be better than your troops at any point of time in every aspect. The fifth point you must remember is that it's about time management. Time is the scarcest resource. Unless it is managed well, nothing else can be managed. If you remember the words of Admiral Nelson, he said that he attributed his success to always being a quarter of an hour ahead of every encounter, to be well prepared and waiting for his adversaries. So remember that time is the same for all of us. It is scarce. We need to manage it well, and so much can be achieved if you manage your time well. The sixth is about creative intellect. You need to read, you need to gain knowledge, you need to think, and it needs no reinforcing that knowledge is power. And the last point I want to highlight is that you need to have physical fitness and stamina. It is an essential quality that is required of every leader to ensure that you are able to lead your troops in battle. So before I conclude, my congratulations once again to the passing out cadets, the award winners, and the champion squadron. In a few moments, you will no longer be boys and girls who joined the INA, but warriors who are prepared to infuse energy, inspiration, and leadership into the service. So embrace the future with confidence and passion, committed to do your best every day, every time. As we say, do your duty and do it well. Even so, go forth and conquer the world. Thank you. Jai Bharat, Shanovaran.
To salute the newly commissioned officers of the Indian Navy. देवियों एवं सज्जनों, वह महत्वपूर्ण पल जिसका हम सभी को इंतजार था अब आ गया है, जब 105वें इंडियन नेवल एकेडमी कोर्स 35वें एवं 36वें नेवल ओरिएंटेशन कोर्स विस्तारित और 38वें नेवल ओरिएंटेशन कोर्स नियमित के तटरक्षक अधिकारी प्रशिक्षणार्थी गण ऑड लैंग साइन की मनमोहक धुन पर धीरे चल की चाल से भारतीय नौसेना अकादमी के मन से दीक्षांत हो जाएंगे. As this continuous team of young men and women in white step forward to same beat depicting the seamless transition they have undergone from what they were to what they are today, I'm certain that each and everyone seated here have their hearts swell with pride. सफेद वर्दी पहने हुए इन जवान पुरुष व महिला प्रशिक्षणार्थीगण जिन्होंने अपने दिल में बड़ी महत्वाकांक्षा के साथ इस अकादमी में पांव रखा और अकादमी से ज्ञान एवं पर्याप्त शारीरिक व मानसिक प्रशिक्षण प्राप्त करके जिंदगी में किसी भी कठिन चुनौती का सामना कर सकने के लायक बने, और यही सशस्त्र सेना के एक अधिकारी से अपेक्षित है. इन सभी का कामयाब सेना नायकों के रूप में परिवर्तन हो चुका है. हमें उम्मीद है कि यह देखकर यहाँ उपस्थित सभी अभिभावकों की छाती गर्व से अवश्य फूल गई होगी. Look at each of these cadets closely and you'll see not a boy or a girl but an able military leader bursting at the seams with pride and passion in their eyes as they step past the quarterdeck and take their final step on अंतिम पग। क्वार्टर डेक से एक एक कदम बढ़ाकर अंतिम पग की तरफ बढ़ते इन प्रशिक्षणार्थियों को जरा ध्यान से देखिए। आपको इनमें गर्व से प्रफुल्लित तथा आंखों में जोश भरे भारतीय नौसेना के होनहार अधिकारी दिखाई देंगे। अंतिम पग प्रशिक्षणार्थियों के लिए एक प्रशिक्षणार्थी के तौर पर इस अकादमी में आखिरी कदम होगा, लेकिन वे अपने पीछे इस अकादमी में बिताए गए अच्छे, बुरे, मुश्किल व कठिन प्रशिक्षण की यादों को अवश्य छोड़ेंगे तथा उनकी यादों में इन सारी बातों की अमिट छाप अवश्य रहेगी। As our cadets cross Antim Pag for the last time, they inch forward towards the beginning of a promising life as an officer of the Indian Armed Forces. Each of them leaves behind hours and days of time spent at the academy, good, difficult and hard. Yet those days will remain etched in their memories for eternity. Odd lang syne is You will now see the adjutant of the academy, Commander Ashwani Bura, giving the departing salute to the reviewing officer.